Someone is watching me. I can feel it. It doesn't logically make sense that a person should be able to feel somebody's gaze on the back of her head, but somehow I can right now. It's a prickling sensation that starts in my scalp and crawls its way down to the base of my neck, then drips down my spine. I came to this bar alone. I like to be alone. I always have. Whenever there's been a choice, I have always picked my own company. Even when I go to a restaurant, even when I'm surrounded by the low buzz of other people talking amongst themselves, I prefer to sit by myself. In front of me is my favorite drink, an old-fashioned. On the nights I don't feel like going straight home, I always come to Christopher's. It's dark and anonymous, with cigarette smoke ground into the bar countertops. It's also usually fairly empty, and the bartenders aren't too hard on the eyes. Sometimes I take a booth, but tonight I sit at the bar, my eyes cast down at my drink, watching the single ice cube slowly disintegrate as that tingling in the back of my head intensifies. I can vaguely hear the television blaring in the background. Most of the time there's a sports game playing on the screen, but tonight a game show is on. The host's face fills the screen as he reads a question off the card in front of him. What friend of Charles de Gaulle was Premier of France for much of the 1960s? I whirl around, trying to catch whoever has been staring at me in the act. No such luck. There are people behind me, but nobody is looking at me. At least nobody's looking at me at this moment. It's probably something innocent. Maybe a man who is thinking about buying me a drink. Maybe somebody who recognizes me from work. It doesn't mean it's somebody who knows who I really am. It never is. I'm probably just paranoid tonight because it's the 26th anniversary of the day my whole life changed. The day they found out what was in our basement. You okay, Doc? The bartender is leaning toward me, his muscular forearms balanced on the slightly sticky counter. He's a new bartender. I've seen him only a handful of times. He's slightly older than the last guy, maybe mid-30s like me. I tug at the collar of my green scrubs. He started calling me Doc because of the scrubs. It is, in fact, an accurate guess. I'm a general surgeon. Because I'm a woman, most people see the scrubs and think I'm a nurse. But he went with doctor. My father is probably proud if he knows about it. Whatever feelings or emotions he is capable of. Pride is certainly one of them. That was clear from his trial. He always wanted to be a surgeon himself, but he didn't have the grades. Maybe if he had become a surgeon, it would have kept him from doing the things he ended up doing.